Hi everyone, I am La Contra. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to transform the tubular figure into a 9-head anatomical croquis figure just like this one. So before we start, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get notification for future videos. So grab your pencils, grab your papers, and let's get started. So right now I'm going to go over the supplies I'm going to be using for this video. I'll be using this mechanical HB pencil. If you don't have one, a HB pencil will do just fine. Okay, I'm going to be using an eraser, a ruler, masking tape. I'm also going to be using markers, these tiny chappies. I'll be making use of white piece of paper as well. From the previous video, this figure I highlighted it with a marker so that when I place the paper on it, I'll be able to see the figure through the paper as clearly as possible. The camera may not be able to pick it up, but I assure you, if you marker out your drawing, you'll see it. Or another option, you could use a tracing paper. Do not use thick markers like this. Okay, this should be last resort. Go for the smaller ones. You can see the tip of the markers. Okay, so take note of that. So to get started, I'm going to take my masking tape and I'll tape the white paper to the previous croquis figure. After taping it, I'll take my ruler, I'll draw the plumb line. It's very important. Okay, the plumb line is used for achieving balance in your figure, so that should be the first thing you should always draw anytime you want to do croquis. The balance line, the plumb line, very important. Now that I've drawn the plumb line, I can start drawing. Okay, I can see through my drawing. Okay, and if you do the same, you'd see through your own drawing. Just follow my instructions. So I'm starting with the head. So I'm still maintaining the upside down egg shape. Then I'm going to split the head into two halves. Okay, so that is meant to be the eye line, because the eyes they rest in the middle of the head. So I'm going to draw the neck. So the neck is slightly curved like that. So following the shoulder line, I'm going to draw the clavicle at the center of the shoulder line. Then the clavicle is not straight, it's kind of a V shape. Okay, a V slanting upwards. So I'm going to imitate that V shape like so. To the right and to the left, like so. And I'll bring the neck to touch the clavicle, okay, like so. From there, I'm going to draw the deltoid, which is the upper arm muscle, the part of the arm that connects to the shoulder. That's the deltoid. I'm going to curve out for the tricep and flare out for the elbow, right down to the wrist and hands, like so. I'll be drawing the busts now, okay. So when drawing the bust for a figure in front, the bust should look like it's overlapping the arm, because when you look at someone from the front, the torso is in front of the arm. Okay, so the bust should look like it's overlapping the arms, just like you see me do in this video. So I'll mark the nipple points on my bust. So continuing with the arm, I'll complete the arm right now from the inside. Okay, so you can see me drawing the bicep now, flaying out for the elbow and back in for the wrist. I just draw the basic gesture for the hands. Remember, this is a croquis figure. Okay, this is not the final fashion illustration figure. This is just a croquis figure to enable you to draw and design your clothes. So that's the elbow mark. I'll be drawing the torso. Okay, so you're going to cave in for the waist, which is on line 3, and flare out for the hip, just like so. And do not forget, the hip is widest at crotch level. Okay, like so. On the crotch line, I'm going to draw the divots for the legs. Okay, okay, so the pelvis should look like that. So I'm drawing the outer thigh right now, so it should curve gently to the knee. So the circle for the knee is here. So when you get to the knee, the outer part of the knee appears straight. Okay, do not follow the curve of the circle on the outer part. Now drawing the inner thigh, once I get to the knee, the inner part of the knee is rounded. Okay, straight on the outside, rounded on the inside. Do not forget, I'm drawing the kneecaps. Okay, time to draw the calf. So in order to draw the calf, starting from the outside, it's going to flare out in a curve like so, and flare back in towards the ankle, and then feet. While on the inner calf, curve from the knee, curve inward, outward a bit, and then back in towards the ankle. And the feet. Okay, if you look at your feet, you'd see that the ankle on the outside is lower than the ankle on the inside. Okay, just take a look at your feet and you'd see what I'm talking about. Lower ankle bone on the outside, higher ankle bone on the inside. So to the right side, I'm also going to draw the deltoid and the tricep, elbow down to the wrist, and then the basic gesture for the hands. Okay, so I'm drawing the bicep now. Bicep, elbow, flare back in for the wrist, and basic gesture for the hands. So just follow my instruction, follow every step, and you'd see it's quite easy to do once you get a hang of it. So that's the elbow mark. I'm drawing the torso on the right side now, so it caves in for the waist, flares out at the hip. Hip is widest at crotch level. Curve back in for the thigh, and the knee on the out is straight up. The inner thigh curves in, and the knee on the inside is rounded. Okay, you could stand in front of a mirror and analyze yourself. Okay, analyze your anatomy and you'd see. So for the outer calf, I'm flaring out with a curve and flaring back in for the lower ankle, and then feet. And the inner calf, I'm going to curve in a bit, flare out just a bit, and back in straight down to the ankle bone, which is obviously higher than the outer ankle bone. And there's nothing elaborate for the feet. You could even draw shoes, okay, just like I'm doing right now. Don't worry, I'm going to be popping up this drawing later on with my marker so that you'd see it very well. Okay, so after that, the next thing is you're going to analyze your figure, okay, and correct it. So looking at this figure, I think the arms are too big. Yeah, the arms are too big for the figure. So I'm just going to erase it and modify the arm, okay, and make it a bit smaller so that the arm looks kind of proportionate with her figure. Okay, she's supposed to be a lady with slim, elegant hand, not muscular hands like a dude. So I'm redrawing the hand, making them smaller to suit my figure. So at this stage, analyze the arm, the head, the legs. If there's any irregularity, this is the time to correct it. So here, guys, I've highlighted the figure with a marker. So let me just separate this new anatomical figure from the tubular figure. So check this out. You see the difference between the two of them, the tubular figure and the anatomical figure. The anatomical figure looks more like a person because you can see the muscle definitions, especially the clavicle, the elbow. You can see the pelvis. You can see the knee caps. You can see the ankle definition. You can see the bust definition. Okay, the way the torso, the shape of the torso, and the hips, and what have you. So that'll be all for now. Practice, practice, practice. Okay, practice is key. Watch out for future videos. I remain La Contra. Thanks for watching. Bye.